Okay. I finally figured it all out. All this technology is so difficult. How do you make a movie and then you can't post an Instagram story? I don't know, but that's the case. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, I'm just going to accept this request really quickly, and then we'll see what happens. I think I'm not supposed to do that, but we'll just see. Am I able to stop? Okay, whatever. We'll see what happens. Oh, it doesn't say... Okay, I'll say... I don't know how to do that. No. This is already difficult enough for me. I'm not gonna make this more complicated. Okay. Do you guys have any questions after seeing? Oh, thank you. Oh, hi, Mexico.
You also
Thanks.
have Poland, UK, France, and Spain on.
Oh, goodness. Thanks. Aren't they so cute, you guys? Like, I just love Maddie and Izzy together. I know, I can't wait either. Those are exciting too. Thank you. Do you guys have any questions after seeing the video? Spain? You guys are crazy. You're in the middle of the night there, huh? And Turkey? Poland? This is insane. I don't know about that, guys. Trinidad? Where did we film the movie? We filmed the movie in St. Pete and Tampa, Florida, which is actually where I'm from originally. Canada, Spain, UK, India, Brazil, Netherlands. Everybody's just commenting where they're from. That's amazing. The best scene to film in Fear of Rain? Well, I can't tell you because then you guys will have to see it. And then I'll have to do another live to tell you, like, once there's spoilers. Oh, my dog. Oh, you guys know that I love my little doggy. Wait, look, I'm going to show you her. Look, she's just having herself a little sleep. She's just sleeping. Just a little baby. And she's a Great Dane. Did we have... consult with people? Yeah, so I actually did a lot of research into schizophrenia. There's a really amazing book that I had Maddie read. I didn't have her read it, but I gave it to her and she read it. But it's called The Center Cannot Hold by Ellen Sachs. And it's amazing. I would recommend it to everyone because this woman is so smart. She's got multiple degrees from like extremely, I think Yale and Oxford, I think. I can't remember at this point where, but she's a professor and she wrote this book and she has schizophrenia and she talks about her experience with it and it's really amazing. And then also I was constantly watching YouTube videos with people that were trying to document their hallucinations, which is fascinating. And then I talked a lot to people actually on Reddit. There's a r/schizophrenia. And that was really informative for me. So I talked a lot about that to people and what do you guys think is important to convey? And most people felt like the most important thing was that other people not immediately associate schizophrenia with anything scary. And it's actually quite shocking how many people do have it because we don't really, I hadn't at least until I started diving into this community, realized how common it is. It really is not an uncommon thing. Yeah, well, let's do a watch party. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I guess you guys will just order it online and then there's going to be like a little Florida premiere, so maybe I can just sorry, my doggy's barking.
Talk about not tying people down.
You should be surprised. Thank you. I mean, I will do lots of this stuff when those movies come out, you guys. I'm really excited about them. And yeah, I'm very excited, just as much as you guys. Maybe not as much as you guys, because you guys are pretty much next level. But the most difficult part of filming, so there were a lot of hard nights, which I was not ready for. I'd never filmed overnight. So a hard night is from usually like 6 or 7 p.m. to 6 or 7 a.m. or 6:30, 7:30 a.m. So I'm not a night person. You guys know if you've followed me online. I get up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I work out and do all that stuff. I'm not a night person. So shooting overnight was hard. And then there was this one particular time that we had 3 nights in a row. So basically like switching our schedules completely. And I threw up because I was so tired, which I've never experienced before. Yeah, exactly. 4 a.m. on the treadmill. That's only when I'm shooting, but yeah, I have to work out before I go to work. Yeah, so the handheld, was that, let me see. Yeah, so the handheld camera was intentional because I felt like it was really important when she's starting to experience more manic symptoms, to kind of disorient the viewer and make them feel unsure of themselves, because that's the whole thing, is like she can't quite tell what is actually happening and what is not. So that's very destabilizing, right? And so we mimic that mental state with the camera. And the whole film is very much Rain's point of view of the world. And so like the VFX in it, that you've probably seen in the trailer, like they're trying to emulate what someone with schizophrenia would see potentially. And the thing is with that comes, as many people that have schizophrenia that exist, there are that many versions of that state, right? So like one person, it's not like asthma or something where like you all experience the same symptoms. It's like everybody experiences different things. Let me see what else. Can I save this live? Yeah, I'll save this one now that it's I got the other one. I had too much stuff saved on my phone, I think, which was why I was having technical difficulties. Is there any certain genres of films that I prefer to direct? I really love anything that has a young female lead. I love YA and or new adult stuff. Probably because I am, recently a young adult woman. And I like anything with some romance in it. Which this has. It doesn't, like, some of the clips you can't really tell, but it does have that. Thanks. What else? It's about Fear of Rain. What's my all-time favorite book? Follow me on Goodreads, because I just read lots and lots and lots. I don't have a favorite. I mean, it always changes. There's a book I love right now called Phallus Bear that I love. Oh, you started working out? Ellen, I know you, because we always talk on Twitter. Okay, I'll tell you again. I already said this, but I'll say it again, because I've had now 3 lives to be able to get this. I know, Rain and Caleb. What do I want to do next? Well, I have a bunch of projects coming up, potentially. What I want to do next is an adaptation of a book that I optioned, and I adapted the book into a screenplay, and it's the best thing I've ever written, easily. And that's not a testament to what I can write. That's a testament to the book. Can I hire you? What's on my Goodreads? Yeah, my Goodreads is Castile Landon, and I'll accept everyone. I love talking about books, like, all the time. And then I feel like you always see... I know, when they did their chemistry read together, so we have... oh, Charles, hi! I think so, too. When they did their chemistry read together, they were... like, you could just see the movie. And the thing is, with the chemistry reads, it's literally just like a background like this. There's nothing else going on. So they're quite difficult to do. But it's great. Okay.
The Night in the Woods. It's funny. It's interesting. When somebody came
I love Bulgaria. I've filmed 3 movies in Bulgaria now. And it's like my home away from home. If I could have a place there, I would. I'm so excited. Everybody's loving Charles right now in the comments section, and I think that everyone should love him. Which do I like the most, writing or directing? It's hard to say. I mean, probably I like directing is the answer, but directing stuff that I can't imagine directing something that I haven't had some say in the script. I'm sure I'll do it at some point, but I think it's really important to have, like, your hands in it, you know? What am I reading at the moment? I'm reading a script right now, but I just read a book called The Girls Are All Nice Here that's coming out in a couple months, in March, I think, and it's really good. I just rated it on Goodreads if you want to check it out. But it's about very mean girls. That I don't want to ruin it, but I would recommend it for sure. I would love to tell you the book. I've said it a bunch of times, the book that I wrote the screenplay for, because I'm such a huge fan of that. But I don't know if I'm allowed to announce that right now. Have I always directed books turned into movies? Well, Fear of Rain was not a book first. I mean, I read a lot to prepare for it, but it's an original screenplay. So, no, I haven't always, but I do love it. Because I think that there's, filmmaking is collaborative, right? And being able to collaborate with the writer of a book is invaluable. Like, it's really great. Also, that writer has collaborated with so many other people that by the time you get a book, you're getting something that a lot of people have already had a say in. And so that there's, multiple perspectives being represented, and that it's been kind of checked a lot, right? So I think that's really, really helpful. My favorite part of being a director, I love working with actors. I love being on set, and that's my favorite part. But also, I think there's something really magical about seeing characters that you've written or that you've just imagined in your head and done all these lookbooks for, come to life. That's a very specific thing. That's not just like, oh, I like working with actors because they're fun. And they're always very unique and interesting people to get to know and to work with. But beyond that, it's really seeing that thing come to life. But I would imagine it's the same thing as when you get really attached to a book and you form all these ideas in your head of what those characters are going to be, and then you get to see them on screen. That's the magic, right? And so I have the wonderful opportunity to actually create those characters and then also see them come to life and kind of mold that, and it's great. Hi, Brazil. Fear of Rain comes out in Spain. Yeah, I think it's gonna be everywhere. I hope so. How did I pick the name Fear of Rain? So the movie was actually called I Saw a Man with Yellow Eyes initially, and then in the edit we cut the man with yellow eyes for the most part, So we couldn't call it that anymore. And so we decided on Fear of Rain because it's kind of, it's like a lot of people fear her. She has fears of herself. And it's kind of playing on that. There's a line in the movie, Rain Afraid of Rain, like, you guys will see it eventually, and it'll make sense. But that whole thing is what we're playing with, I guess, like all of that. Where did my name come from? My mom. It was an epidural high. No, she just made it up. And it happens to also be a soap, but that wasn't intentional. And a province in Spain. What's the process of writing a script like? Nothing. It's like nothing is ever good enough. I don't know. Until it is, and then you're like, oh, I love this. It's different every single time, honestly. What else? Do I think I will ever go back to acting? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just acted in a movie last year. Let's see. Oh, good luck with acting. What tips would I give someone who wants to be a movie director like you? You got to learn to write. Honestly, that's the main thing. Learn to write, because you can't rely on someone else to create something that you connect with. I think it's the same for acting too. You kind of have to create your own content, and that's such like a trite saying at this point, but it's true. And then once you learn to write and you write something that's really great, then the next step is learning to do something else. Learning to shoot if you don't have a friend who is a cinematographer, or learning to raise money if you're going to go that route. Making connections. Like, it's all about constant learning and constant focusing on the next step to actually get that made. Because if you look at it just on a macro scale, it's very difficult. It's difficult no matter what. But I think when you try to break things down into bite-sized chunks, it's a lot less daunting. My favorite movie is a movie called Diving Bell and the Butterfly, which someone who's here from France could say. It's a French movie. It's so beautiful. There's diversity in my movie. All of the movies that I've done, I think. Certainly the last 3, it's really important to me. Neurodiversity and every other kind of diversity, right? I'm really looking forward to watching. Thank you. Oh, hi, Italy. In Australia, oh my gosh. If I could play a character of the movie, which one would it be and why? Rain, for sure. I think she's so lovely and so interesting, and getting into her head to... This is really difficult. Like, I keep saying everything, and I have things in my head that I want to say, and then I'm like, oh, but that's interesting too. But yeah, like, she's just... There's so many, like, seeing the world through a different eyes is such a, advantage, or not advantage, but like a privilege rather, to be able to kind of, and when you write, you're able to, for a brief moment, put yourself into someone else's shoes, and experience life as they might. So I think she would be the character that I would want to play in there. There's a lot of people from Brazil here. This is amazing. Can you guys, like, I assume you guys must speak Portuguese and English. Thanks. Has my mom watched the movie? Which movie? She's watched them all. What else? Let's see. God, there's so many people.
Is it possible in pre-order?
That's a question. What do you think made you a successful director? I'm a director starting out. I think starting from acting is really important, or has been an advantage for me. Being a woman, I think, has been a huge advantage for me. Because I just think it puts you in a different place of empathy, and you come at things a lot differently. There's not for me, a power dynamic. It's really about working to get the best performance and to make people feel comfortable. So, especially since I work with a lot of young women actresses, being able to make them feel like they're in a safe space is the most important thing, and I think that I have been fairly good at that. And that's whether you're trying to get someone to be vulnerable in any number of ways. I mean, going in front of the camera is daunting, so creating a safe space is imperative, especially for young women where they're picked apart constantly, right? Actresses, always. Do I find it difficult to act under another director after being a director yourself? That's about another movie, but no, I don't. If I would go back to studying, what would I study? Oh, I would love to go back to school. If I had the time, and actually before, last May, June, I was studying to take the LSAT because I was thinking I would maybe go take some law classes. I would love to study pretty much anything, honestly. I wish that I had a scientific mind because I would love to be able to, like, grasp those concepts. But, like, chemistry, physics, math doesn't really make sense in my head. But, like, the thematic elements I love, especially psychology and astronomy are the two that I would really love to study, but I don't think that I would be able to. Oh, you guys are getting a little salty. How do I do my makeup? I barely do my makeup. I'm terrible about it. I have about 5 products that I use. Do the actors have any role or part in the editing process? No, not really. I mean, we show them stuff, but rarely do they have a say. And that's what makes it really scary for them, right? Is like they do this work and then we get to go into the edit and craft it however we want. So they have to rely on us having filmed it really well to begin with. And then they also are just putting it out there for us to kind of manipulate, which is, that's very brave of them. I love how I ride horses too. I imagine you ride horses, which is very exciting. Oh, thank you. Has directing films changed my life? Absolutely. What is my favorite type of scene to shoot? I think little moments are really great. Like, I love in everything to see, like, what hands do, right? So, that's always something for me. There's just a really interesting thing to that. And that's so simple and small, but I think people say a lot in their body language. And so capturing, like, those little when you're in a scene where you're filming a scene that is like 2 people just like screaming at each other, you're just you're filming this big moment, but to be able to like see in great detail, like especially if you're like using a macro lens or something like that, and just seeing two people connecting. Which if you see the clip, if you've already seen the clip, like that's kind of what that was my favorite of or one of my favorite scenes, right? In Fear of Rain is like just two people connecting, which sounds simple and maybe boring, but I love that stuff. I know I just said a lot, right? There's a lot of subtext to what I just said. Is Fear of Rain full of raw emotion? Yeah, I think so. I think most people that have seen it have gone away feeling like, I'm reconnecting. Okay. I think most people that have seen it have gone away feeling very visceral reactions. It'll make you kind of, swoon for Rain and Caleb, and also angry, and wanting to, grab people. Like it's so frustrating, I think, Rain's experience. And it'll put you at the edge of your seat. So I think there's a lot of different emotions that go on in that movie. Let's see. Is there BTS for Fear of Rain? I think so. Yeah. And there's definitely some deleted scenes. So hopefully they'll put that on. Have I ever cried on set? I haven't cried on set. I don't think. I mean, definitely as an actor I have. But I remember there was this really, really difficult sequence that after we filmed it in Fear of Rain, the ending sequence, it's like the biggest part of the movie. And it was so much. I think we shot like 7 pages that day or something crazy, which the average is like 4 or 5. And on the last movie I did, we shot like sometimes only 2 pages a day. So to shoot like 7 pages in a day is a lot, especially when there's action and it's dense. And so I was riding back to my house in the car with my DP, my cinematographer, and I just started crying because it was such a hard day, and it was like 7:30 in the morning that we wrapped, and I just thinking about it right now, I am getting emotional. Why don't we claim the salty people? I don't know when you're getting a trailer, guys.
You could let him know, Joshua.
What's my favorite way to connect with my actors? I think just as real humans. It's really important. They're just like everyone else, only more fragile, probably, is the best way I can think of that. So they need a lot of support. I mean, it's just like when you post something to Instagram and you want people to like it, they're the same way, right? And they're in a profession where they get in front of the camera and do take after take after take, and they want feedback on that. They usually want positive feedback on it. And I wouldn't say that I would lie to an actor, ever. But giving them even more positive feedback than I would normally is really important. And framing things in a way that's like, well, let's try it this way. Which isn't to say that there's anything bad. It's just, there's always a different way to do something. So figuring out the best way to communicate. And every single person is different, right? So that's what's really fun about working with actors, is that every single one of them wants something different and wants to hear something different and needs to be communicated in a way that's very different. Like on this movie, the actress Maddie Eisman was in such a vulnerable place, and she probably cried, I don't know, almost every day. not like herself. I mean, in character, she had like scenes where she was either yelling or crying because she's upset regularly, and for her to be able to go there, I mean, that is courage beyond anything I could imagine. Like, that's to me also what makes a great actor, is when you look at it, at the performance, whether it's as a director or just watching someone else's performance, and you're like, wow, I could not do that. I think we all have experiences where we see things and we're like, yeah, I could totally do that. Like, why am I not doing this? And when you see Maddie in this movie, none of us are doing that. No, I don't. She's amazing. Will I do a live for? Yes, I will. I hope I will be allowed to. These decisions aren't always mine, guys. Oh my goodness, I wish I could read other languages. I feel badly when like people tweet or Instagram me messages and they're in other languages, because I only unfortunately know English. It's awful, but true. I agree. The less dialogue, the better. Sometimes. Oh, yeah. Girls' Night. Fear of Rain Girls' Night would be amazing. Would I consider it to be a scary movie? I think that the scary elements are rooted in what Rain experiences. So I don't think it's gratuitously scary. And as the filmmaker, that's something that's a real challenge, is figuring out, is this actually scary? Because I saw it being made. So I think it's more of a movie about relationships than it is a scary movie. But that's my opinion. I'd be curious to know what you guys think, if you think it will be scary, or if you think it is scary. Not based on the trailer, but actually when you see the movie, let me know afterwards if you think it was scary, or if you think it's more of a relationship-based movie. Or maybe it's both, actually. I think probably it's both. Does this movie give you a fear of rain? No, it shouldn't. I hope not. Are you able to watch movies and tell what kind of cinematography styles and cameras are shot in a different movie? Not usually. You can tell styles for sure. Like, what's an example? I don't know if you've seen Flight Attendant. That's one that I watched recently. It's a series on HBO. But like the style is very different from something like what's another one that you guys have probably seen? Like Bridgerton. Is shot very differently versus Queen's Gambit is shot very differently. It's all very different lighting and cinematography styles. But could I tell you what cameras those are all shot on just based on watching? No. Has directing changed my life? Yeah. Am I an emotional person in real life or just for work? No. I would say I'm not very expressive, no. I think that that's part of why I love doing what I do, because it puts me in other characters' shoes. So like when I'm directing or when I'm writing, I'm imagining what I think that looks like, which means I have to imagine what that feels like. So I actually tell people a lot. I kind of like method direct, where I put myself in my character's shoes, and that's really fun. I mean, it's basically just like another form of acting, but not. Do I have any kids? Only 4-legged children. Can directors... Yeah, you probably can hear my dog snoring right now. She is having the best sleep of her life while I am just like chatting away next to her. Wait, I have to show you guys. She's so cute. Look at this little baby. Look at that little face. Oh my gosh. I just can't get enough of her. Yeah, I am really passionate about everything. I wouldn't do a film that I didn't feel very passionately about. I mean, not at this point. Would I previously? Yeah, probably. But at this point, no. Like, from Fear of Rain on, I feel very passionately. Has the weather ever ruined a day of filming? Yeah. All the time. And if you're on a film that can afford it, you have cover days, and so you just switch, cover sets rather, and you could just switch locations. And we've done that before. On the last film I just did, it was snowing on certain days, and we had to change locations. But if you are on an indie budget, then you don't get to change. You just have to change your scene. And like, now it's raining in your scene. You make me miss my red hair. Oh, go back to red hair. I was talking this morning saying, never mind, I'm not going to say that. I was going to cuss, and I'm not going to today. Did I try any Bulgarian food? Yeah, I love Bulgarian food. I love lutnica. So I eat plant-based. And so for me, the cuisine there is wonderful because they have the best like fruits and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. And like sauces and vegetables is what I survive on. So I really love that. Is it more of a thriller as opposed to what? It's like a thriller and relationship drama mixed together. You know what you should do? A Zoom where we talk about the movie and watch some of it. Yeah, I'm totally down. I mean, I don't know about I don't know how to do that, but I'll talk to the people at Lionsgate. Yeah, plant-based, not vegan, plant-based. Yeah, I'll talk to the people there and figure out how we can get something together where we can all talk about it, because I think it's really important. And like, that is why I wanted to make this movie, is not just to make something entertaining, but that too, but mostly because I wanted to start a conversation. And I think the movie does present so much to talk about. And I would love for you guys to be able to, have questions and all that kind of stuff. Do I enjoy doing thriller movies? Yeah, I think it's really fun. I don't think I'm really tied to a genre as much as I am tied to telling stories that showcase female points of view. Whether that be something like schizophrenia or whether it's, someone's romance. Bridgerton is amazing. I'm gonna watch for you because I'm really fearful. Is it okay to write, direct, and produce a film? I flex between all of these roles. Flex? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think the more roles you can take on, the better. If you're able to do all of them equally well, right? Like, the problem is when you start letting some fall because you're trying to do too much at once. You're trying to spread yourself too thin. But if you are a superwoman or man, but probably a woman, then yeah, do everything you can. Do I have a favorite podcast? Yeah, Revisionist History and This American Life. Probably This American Life is my favorite. Do I help pick out the music and design the film score? What's that process like? Yeah, I'm very involved in music. So from the first time I read the script, I'll create a playlist. And then from that point forward, it just grows exponentially. So sometimes there's, 100 songs on it, maybe more. And so music and score are two different things, right? Music is like a song that goes in a movie, and score is something composed for the movie. And so I'm quite involved in both of those as far as like oversight. I can't create music myself, but I I explain kind of the tone that I'm going for, and I'll give references. Who's my favorite Disney character? Who who else would it be? It's Ariel. Come on now. How do I like to relax after hard shooting days? I like to go to sleep. I literally get up, work out, go to work, come home, maybe watch some TV, some Netflix, and then go to sleep, and then repeat, and do the same thing every day. Netflix and Amazon, either one, or Hulu, which had normal people on it. What else did I watch on Hulu? I don't know. The Great, I liked that too. Yeah, that's what I do. Does it snow in Florida? No, it does not. But I'm not in Florida right now. I'm in Kentucky because I am going to go to the barn tomorrow and ride my horse. Wait, why am I seeing the same questions? Is there a 70s or 80s movie you ever wanted to remake? That would be really cool. I mean, that's like such a tough thing because there's so many good ones, but I don't know that we should touch them, right? Like Dirty Dancing and Grease. But like, they're never going to make one as good as those. So I don't know. Kind of feel like let those live. But there's a movie called All About Eve that I think would be amazing to redo. As a director, do I get final say on the movie soundtrack? You know, that's, I'm going to answer that question because a lot of people ask me and give me music recommendations, and I love that because I love hearing, most of the time, the songs are exactly what I like to listen to. But as a director, you have to be able to compromise and work within a budget. And music is extremely expensive. Like, I'm talking $250,000 for certain songs. So, like, anything that's really big on the radio is going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars for just that one song. So, I can't get that. Like, that's not in my movies because it's too expensive. But for songs that I can afford, yeah, then I do have a say in. Where did we film the movie at? We filmed it in Florida, in St. Pete and Tampa. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think Valentine's weekend is going to be a huge weekend. What brought me to directing Fear of Rain? That I wrote it. What team am I on Vampire Diaries? I actually don't watch Vampire Diaries, haven't watched it, but I am friends with / worked with Dan Sharman, who was on it, and so I'm going to be team him. How do we choose what country to film in? Yeah, that's a good question. Because I think the next one I want to do I want to do it in South Africa, which I've never been to. I just have seen pictures. So I guess that's an answer. It really depends on, what place has the best look and what's the cheapest, because everybody's just trying to, maximize what they can get in their films. I.e., the less money you spend on making the film, the more you can spend on what you actually see behind the camera, if that makes sense. Do I work out every day? Every day. Have to do it. It's like, that's the thing that keeps me sane. Like, my mental health is very much hinged on working out. How do you engage your actors in a painful scene? I mean, it's all about the script and talking about what the character's going through, I guess. Do I like strawberries? Yeah, I love strawberries. I eat them literally every day. What did I study at Harvard? No, that was Oxford. English, with an emphasis in Shakespearean studies. Is there something you do that gets you motivated? About what? Oh yeah, I love the song Driver's License. God, there's so many people. Yes, I had an English major in college. I just am now seeing, like, I've been, like, way up in the comments. Can I show you my workout routine? I jog incessantly, like 10, 12 miles a day. Did I choose the songs in Fear of Rain? Yeah, and they're really good. And Lionsgate helped me with that. Like they're all kind of unknown artists, I would say, most of them. But they're really good. So hopefully when the movie comes out, you guys will check them out. I'm gonna tag them in some video too. And do I choose actors to fit the character, or do I do open auditions? Usually goes through a casting director, and the casting director will bring, 100 choices or something like that, however many it takes to find the person. So, for Fear Brain, for example, it took a long time to find the right person. We had a lot of people audition, but it turned out we actually cast someone who was represented by the same management company that I'm with and that Katie's with. We're all represented by the same company, Zero Gravity. And I'd been pitched her quite a few times, but then just she came in the room and wowed us. Would I run a marathon? No, I'm not going to run a marathon. Sometimes I feel like I want to, but I feel like if I became dedicated to that, then it would just get out of control. Does this mean Chance is on? All of you guys keep saying Chance. Is he watching? Is he here? My sweet baby? Will they ever get another dog after this one passes? Wait, I don't get it. Why did you guys all say Chance? I feel like no one's answering my question. Maybe he's on there. And if he is, I feel like I need to say hi because I love him. He is. Oh. I can't say enough good things about him. My actors are just my favorite in all of my movies. He did say hi. Chance, did you see the thing I just posted finally? The Fear of Rain little promo? I'm very excited about this. Oh, God. I don't even know what to say because you guys aren't asking me questions anymore.
Yeah, they are.
No, I don't think so. I don't know how to go live with someone. Who knows if he's even...
Favorite song on the Fair Range soundtrack?
Oh, yeah. Watch it. Let me know what you think. We were actually going to do a screening of it over there, but we didn't get to. Have you ever found someone difficult to work with on set when directing? I don't know who's in this chat right now. No, I'm just kidding. Yes and no. I mean, there's always challenges, but I would say more often than not, I find actors are very... I'm not going to say easy because there's like a very specific personality, right? And each one has different personalities, so you have to figure them out and kind of befriend everyone, or figure out the best working environment for each person. But I don't think anyone's difficult. I don't have any horror stories. I've heard horror stories. I kind of wish I had some, but I don't, unfortunately. Let's see. I haven't seen the Wink Saga yet. I actually I was going to watch it last night and then I fell asleep. Does the location you pick affect the budget? Yeah, for sure. And the budget also affects the location we pick. Recommend a song. The final song in the movie is called "Only the Strong" by Laura Marling, which I love. Jellybean. I'm gonna see Jellybean tomorrow, and I hope she's doing well. I saw her 2 weeks ago though, and she's just such a good little lady. Maybe I'll post a picture of her on my story tomorrow. I just love her so much. Thanks, Chansey. Am I gonna watch any Sundance films this year? Yeah, my producers did a film called Passing that is like the most buzzed about film at Sundance, literally. It's about two African American women, one of which is light skinned. I think it's in the 40s. Is it in the 40s? So one is light skinned and she passes for white. So it's a very racist time in America, right? She's pretending to be a white woman. She's married to a white man. And her best friend is dark skinned. And so it's about their relationship and what happens there. It's really an interesting story. And if you've read The Vanishing Half, it sounds like it's exactly like that. So I'll be watching that. I actually haven't seen it, but I did read the script and it was very good. What's my favorite genre of movie? Honestly, not like married to a genre. It's really just whatever's good. But definitely something that has a strong female lead. I think that's really the main through line for all of the movies I've done. Is there a specific idol I'd like to work with? I mean, there's great, like Kate Winslet I would love to work with because she's gorgeous and like a gorgeous human, and so talented. I also love the kids from Normal People. I would love to work with them. What else? But am I going to do a watch party on the 12th? A lot of people have been asking for a watch party, so I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to do a watch party and then have one. And I feel like now I just am like this live, professional. Do I like going to the beach in St. Pete? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a beach person, but we filmed on the beach actually, and that was actually really, really fun. I enjoyed filming on the beach. That was our first day of filming for Fear of Rain. Was on the beach with Katie and Harry, and then Little Rain. Yeah, Freya, I like her, definitely. My favorite food, probably some kind of cake, or bread pudding or something. I don't know. But what do I eat every day? Like tofu. Which college in Oxford? Kellogg College. Have I read Conversations with Friends? Yeah, I have. But I also read Normal People, and I gotta say the show is better than the book. And I hope that Conversations with Friends, which is being done by the same filmmakers that did Normal People, I hope it's better than the book, is what I'm trying to say. You proposed to me on Twitter? I don't remember that, but I feel like I don't see a ring, so. Okay. Do I prefer filming in cold or hot countries? Like moderate, like 60 degrees, 70 degrees would be amazing. So I think we're gonna have to go. But okay, all right. I'm gonna figure out how to do this really quickly. Let's just. Oh, she proposed a watch party on Twitter. Ah, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna. Do I just let's see. Did this work? I said I don't see a ring right now. Oh, hi.
Hello. Oh God, I didn't expect you to say yes to me.
I'll accept, like, let's do this 5 people. I'm gonna say yes to.
Oh yeah,
But it's nice talking to you and meeting you.
yeah, it really is.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next person.
Yeah, can I just say one thing?
Yes.
I really love you, and you're always so sweet on Twitter, and I really just want to say that you are so inspiring, and I really love you.
Oh, thank you. Are you in Germany?
No, I'm in Denmark.
Oh, you're in Denmark.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's
amazing.
it's almost 2:30 a.m. So.
Oh my God, go to bed. It's like
No, I'm not
8:30
going to bed.
p.m. here, and I am about to go to bed. As soon as I get done here, I'm going to go straight to bed.
Yeah, me too. But thank you for adding me. I love you.
Yes, of course.
And I can't wait for the movie.
Thank you. I didn't even know you could do that, guys. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to accept 4 more. I guess one at a time. I thought, in my head, it was going to be like all of us at once could do this, but I guess not. Okay.
Say Hannah.
Oh, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. I don't think this is Hannah, though, but all right. Oh, what happened? It didn't let me accept the person that okay. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. How did I know you would be wearing something heinous?
Excuse the hair bonnet. I'm about to go to sleep myself. Hi, lovely lady. I just had a quick question, if that's all right.
Okay.
Regarding a new movie, Fear of Rain. What would you say was your favorite memory on set and any of the time shooting?
You know, there's this magical thing that happens when actors deliver an amazing performance. And Harry and Maddie did this scene together that I literally was like, had tears. It was that good sitting at the monitor. And you know, I'm not a person that like emotes like that.
When she feels it, she feels it. That's how you know it's the truth.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that, but then we also became very much a family. So just being able to like hang out was really great too. Which you know that. Fam. What's going on with your, do you have braids right now?
I do indeed. So I was just putting it up before I set these locks to sleep.
I take full responsibility for the braids, just so we're all on the same page here.
Amen. Amen. I hear you. I feel you.
I know. I miss you so much.
I reciprocate that sentiment, that notion. As soon as I saw you on live, I had to press hello and say hi and give love.
You can't help yourself. You're a star.
Right. Guys, this woman is phenomenal. All the love that you send her, keep sending it even more because she deserves it. She's talented, she's hardworking, and I can't say enough good things about her. But that's me gushing over. I just wanted to ask that one question about your new movie, Fear of Rain, and I'm gonna put this bonnet to sleep. God bless.
Okay, good night. Sweet dreams.
Amen.
Aw, sweet baby. Okay, I'm gonna accept a couple more. That's a lot to follow, though. Okay, Evelyn. Wait. I don't know what happens. I accepted Evelyn, and then it didn't go. Send request. I feel like maybe she's not responding to me. Maybe she doesn't actually want to talk to me. Hi. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
You're just like a shape.
Yeah,
You're not
I'm
actually, there's no
sorry.
face there. Is it dark? Where are you?
Oh, I'm in my room, but it's dark.
Oh.
Oh my god, I love you.
Aw, thank you.
I can't wait to watch the new movie. I saw the trailer. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, thanks. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I cannot wait to talk to you guys after you've been able to see it, because there's going to be lots to talk about. All right, I'm going to go to the next person. It was really nice meeting you.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, I'm going to do one more because I think my phone is legitimately about to die. Okay, view request. It says I have like 50 requests, and then I go into it and it doesn't say I have that many. Okay, there's more people. Oh, how do I choose the last one? I'm just gonna choose the person at the top. I also wonder if you guys can see when I'm actually going. Okay, this is very annoying. Okay. Let's see if this one goes through. Thank you. It's waiting. You gotta accept, man. Oh, it says it's connecting. Oh, there we go. Hi.
Oh my god, hi. Oh my gosh, hello.
What is your name? Wait, what is it? You're breaking up.
Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out so bad. Oh my god, I love you so much.
Oh, thank you. V? Oh, why is my connection not working? Okay, well, maybe it's not my connection. Maybe it's your connection, V. But it was really nice meeting you. If you can see this right now. Okay, I'll answer one more because, oh. One more. I can't believe you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
There is so much love going on
Oh,
tonight.
there is.
Where are you in the world right now?
I'm in Mississippi.
Oh, you're a Mississippi man.
Mississippi. That's right. I just had a question about your new movie, Fear of Rain.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, what is that?
Is it scary?
Um,
Can I handle it?
I think you probably can. I mean, you may need to bring someone with you to like hold hands, that kind of situation.
That would be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Is it sad? Will I cry?
You're definitely gonna cry.
Okay,
I think
so I
you're
need a
more likely to
person
cry.
and tissues.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and someone that's not gonna judge you, obviously. For
Okay,
crying.
so I'll think about that when I choose the person who to bring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you thinking of?
I don't know.
Okay, you
I'll
let
figure
me
that out. I'll figure that out.
That was a trap.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, can you tell me how are you doing? Are
I'm
you
doing good. I'm doing
Carter?
good.
Wait, I have a question for you.
What?
Why are you so hot?
Whoa. Castile.
Someone just said that
Oh, that was a
in the
question?
chat. Carter,
Oh
why?
my
Why
God.
are you so hot?
What's my number? Wow. I don't think I've done an Instagram live in years. This is
I have
scary.
never done it before. This is the first time
You're
ever.
doing great. I've been here the whole time.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, if I'd known that, I would have been more nervous.
Oh, I didn't want to chime in. I was trying to come up with the right question.
Are you living in a hotel room right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as the 24th floor, but it's the second floor. Yeah.
I know. Oh, second floor. You're
I'm
on
on
the
the second floor.
That's what happens in Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm in Greenwood.
Oh, Greenwood.
Yeah, second floor. But we're playing Monopoly Deal.
Are you really?
Yeah, and Frisbee.
You guys, I've been wanting to play Monopoly Deal, but I actually don't think I have enough friends now that we are no
You
longer
only
in
need one. You
Bulgaria
can
to
play
play it.
one-on-one.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
I'll have to teach my dog.
it's different. Okay. Yeah, work on that. Good to
All
see you,
right.
and
Well,
congrats
I'm
on
gonna
this
go to
movie. I'm
bed.
so excited to see it.
Thank you. Let me know what you think.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I will.
We were supposed to have a watch party.
I
but we
know.
didn't.
What happened to that?
I know.
Got
Didn't
busy.
happen. But no. I mean, we're gonna have a watch party for it
Oh,
too.
we're
but
gonna have a watch party. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
Christine.
Love you.
Bye.
Miss you.
How do I end this?
I'll remove you. I just removed Carter Jenkins. All right. I am going to go to bed because it's 8:38 and I am exhausted. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Can't wait to do it again whenever the movie comes out, which is the 12th. I just pretended I didn't know, but I do know. It is February 12th. It'll be in some theaters and it'll be on demand. You can get it on Amazon or Apple or pretty much wherever you can get on demand movies if that's what you do. All right, that's it. Love you.